Good morning to all tripulation. Today we have a very special guest. Let's welcome the German historian Peter Ranke Royce, with whom we are going to chat about a while about current history and what is happening now in Ukraine.
Hello, thanks, man. I'm also too happy from being here and share with another historic enthusiastic and share my knowledge with the public we have today.
Have you seen what is happening in Ukraine right now?
Yes, it's terrible, but I think the people is not aware that what's happening now is not comparable. For example, what's happening a few years ago with Hitler and Franco. The people before the World War II ends were in panic because of some dictators such as Hitler. So I think what's happening now is not comparable with the World War II, for example.
I also think like that. But maybe someone of the audience not. So let's give to our audience some historical context.
Okay, bro. So I will start. Adolf Hitler was an Austrian dictator who served as supreme and military leader, I remember, in Germany throughout his life, following the principles of Nazism, which consist of a combination of nationalism and socialism. This ideology generally follows Marx socialism, but has some changes in it. Hitler came to the power on 13th January 1933 with his party, but he tried earlier in a coup and he was imprisoned for 5 years.
Yes, that's right. But don't forget about Franco, the Spanish dictatorship. Francisco Franco was born in Galicia on December 4th of 1892. His father was a captain in the Navy who became quartermaster general of the Navy. His mother was Maria del Pilar Viamonde, who also came from a family with a military tradition. Franco was sent to Africa during the colonial struggle with the Maghreb. There he quickly rose through the ranks until he became general. This opened the door to the bourgeoisie and gave him some recognition and power in the army.
Oh, Franco was sent to Africa. I don't even know that.
Yes.
That's a good doubt. I think that of Franco that he wasn't an angel, but we can't compare to Hitler because of several things.
Why do you think he's a menace famous in history?
Hitler was military during the First World War. He was a dictator also in the country. He does not born. He tried to provoke a patch in Germany, and also because he had killed more than 3 million of Jewish because of the genocide. Can a human be worse state leader than that?
Yes, he has done horrible things, but Franco has done bad things too, like killing 50,000 people, extrajudicial murders. In his government, large numbers of disappearances were recorded, positioning Spain as the second country with more disappearances after Cambodia. He also used concentration camps, also like Hitler.
Yeah, Franco was a bad man, but we can compare extrajudicial murders with 3 million of people. It's a lot of people.
Well, we've already talked about the bad things they did, but now it's time to talk about the good ones.
I think you won't know this. Hitler did more bad things than good,
Obviously.
obviously. But for example, Hitler built roads of 120,000 kilometers. He turned Germany into a world power in record time, and he created train networks so the whole families could go on vacation.
Yes, Franco, if you ask to a Spanish person right now, is probably that he's going to say that Franco was good for the country. Franco eliminated unemployment, created public companies, built swamps that generate electricity, improved agriculture market, created the social security health that we use right now, and finally eliminated the layoffs.
Oh, so I think to conclude, both of them are inexpressible people because of things we have talked about in one way or another. But I think that we finally agree that Hitler was worse man than the Spanish dictatorship because of the 3 million people and because of that things. But also Franco did bad deeds. So neither of them is an example to follow about anything.
Well, thanks for listening our eighth podcast. We thought you had fun, and that's it for today's chapter.
So here you have the social media of the podcast channel and its brilliant interview.
Bye bye, knowledge tribulation.